What if history's greatest treasures weren't discovered by explorers, but by accident? This is 7 craziest treasures found accidentally, and the unbelievable stories behind them. Each discovery began as something ordinary: a lost hammer, a wandering goat, a plowed field. Sometimes, plowing a field leads straight into the past, and what followed changed history forever. From Viking silver buried in English mud, to prehistoric art hidden for millennia in Spanish caves, to gold-laden shipwrecks sleeping beneath the Caribbean, these treasures weren't just found, they were stumbled upon by people who had no idea the past was about to reach out and grab them. So ask yourself, would you report it if you found it, or would you keep it, knowing some treasures come with curses, betrayal, even death? Our story begins here, in the year 1840, on the misty banks of England's River Ribble, where a single strike of a shovel would echo across centuries. May 1840. The River Ribble flowed quietly through Lancashire, its banks a place of toil for a group of workmen repairing an embankment. Their days were long, the work repetitive, grueling, muddy, and utterly mundane. Then, a shovel struck something hard beneath the earth. A metallic clang piercing the morning stillness. Not a rock, not debris. A lead chest, crusted with age, weighing over 40 kilograms, lay half-buried in the mire. The men pried it open, their breaths catching, as light spilled onto a dazzling sea of silver. Coins, jewelry, ingots, and jagged pieces of hack silver, glinting like a forgotten promise. Over 8,600 objects filled the chest. Coins came from Anglo-Saxon England, Frankish realms, Italy, and even distant Islamic caliphates filled the chest. This hoard wasn't just wealth, it was evidence of a connected world, woven together by Viking trade routes stretching from the Baltic to the Mediterranean. Historians date the hoard to around 905 AD, likely buried by Vikings expelled from Dublin in 902 AD, fleeing across the Irish Sea in desperation. They hid their riches, intending to return, but fate had other plans. Were these coins war loot, a merchant's stock, or a chieftain's legacy meant for his heirs? Its story remains buried in mystery. When valued in modern terms, the Coordal hoard, weighing over 40 kilograms of silver, would be worth over $4.7 million today, though its true cultural value is far beyond gold and silver. The workmen, awestruck, reportedly pocketed a coin each, a fleeting taste of wealth before the hoard was declared treasure trove and sent to Queen Victoria. Today, it rests in the British Museum, a silent testament to a turbulent, interconnected past. But questions linger. Why was it never reclaimed? Did a Viking trader bury it to betray his kin, or was it a desperate act of hope in a crumbling world? Its discovery reshaped our view of Viking wealth, revealing not just plunderers, but a sophisticated society of traders and craftsmen. For decades, scholars have debated its purpose, each coin a clue to a story we may never fully unravel. Centuries later, another treasure spoke not in coins, but in images, ancient paintings that would spark scandal and doubt. Sometimes treasure isn't measured in silver or gold. It's a fleeting glimpse into a world long vanished, a secret etched in stone. In 1868, Modesto Cubillas, a weary hunter, scoured the hills of Cantabria for his lost dog, chasing barks into a rocky fissure. There, he stumbled upon a hidden cave. For years it remained a local curiosity, whispered about by shepherds but unexplored, until 1879. When Marcelino Sanz de Sautuola, a curious nobleman, ventured inside with his 8-year-old daughter, Maria. As Marcelino studied the cave's floor for bones, Maria's eyes wandered upward. "Papa, "Look at the pretty bulls," she cried, her voice echoing. There, sprawling across the ceiling, was a breathtaking herd of bison, painted in vibrant charcoal and ochre, their forms shaped to the rock's contours for a stunning 3D effect. But as experts examined these vivid creatures, whispers of doubt spread like wildfire. Was this a modern hoax, a clever forgery planted to deceive the world, or a genuine echo from prehistory? Some markings, faint, enigmatic symbols, hinted at a deeper ritual, perhaps a warning etched by ancient hands. Dating these paintings at 36,000 years old, crafted by Magdalenian hunter-gatherers with astonishing skill. The cave's walls were a canvas for humanity's earliest storytellers, their art defying time. When Sautuola published his findings in 1880, the academic world scoffed. Prehistoric humans, they argued, couldn't create such sophisticated art. Sautuola, a devoted father whose heart swelled with Maria's wonder, saw his discovery mocked, his reputation torn apart. Isolated and heartbroken, he carried the weight of doubt until his death in 1888, never knowing that 1902 would bring vindication when similar caves confirmed Altamira's authenticity. Altamira, now priceless beyond measure, would cost hundreds of millions of dollars to recreate or even attempt to restore today. Its value, however, is not monetary, it's existential. These weren't primitive scribbles, but spiritual art, crafted by the earliest storytellers of humankind. From ochre-painted cave walls still echoing ancient voices, we go to the muddy fields of England, hiding Roman gold. In the quiet village of Hoxton, a lost hammer sparked an unimaginable discovery. Farmer Peter Watling, frustrated after misplacing his tool, called his friend Eric Laws, a retired gardener with a knack for metal detecting. As Laws swept his device across the damp soil, it beeped, not for a hammer, not even for a single coin, but for something far greater, a scattering of gold coins and a silver spoon, glinting like stars in the earth. Sensing history's weight, they halted and called archaeologists, their hearts racing with the thrill of the unknown. Inside the chest lay a fortune, nearly 600 gold coins, their emperors' faces staring across centuries. Over 14,000 silver coins, etched with stories of a fading empire. 200 other treasures, from silver spoons to ornate gold jewelry, each piece a whisper of wealth. Dated after 407 AD, during the collapse of Roman Britain, this hoard was likely a wealthy family's savings, buried in haste as invaders loomed, never to be reclaimed. But whispers of a darker truth surfaced. Were these coins a bribe to appease a warlord or a secret stash meant to fund a rebellion? Strange markings on some coins raised questions no one could answer. The Hoxton hoard reshaped our understanding of Roman Britain's economy, revealing domestic wealth and trade networks in a time of chaos. Valued at £1.75 million, £4.3 million today, the reward was shared between Laws and Watling, two friends who turned a mundane errand into a historic triumph. Yet the unanswered questions linger. Why hide such wealth in a crumbling empire? Did its owners flee, or did betrayal seal their fate? While Rome's empire faded, England's next power, the Anglo-Saxons, buried gold of their own, shining with war and faith. July 2009, in Staffordshire, England. Terry Herbert, an amateur treasure hunter, scanned a freshly plowed field. His metal detector a steady hum in the summer air until, over 5 days, he unearthed nearly 4,000 gold and silver objects, mostly military fittings, gleaming with the weight of a lost era. Professional excavations spanned a 9 by 9 meter area, uncovering treasures from 7th century Mercia, a powerful Anglo-Saxon kingdom. These were likely war spoils or ritual offerings, their craftsmanship breathtaking. Gold pommels inlaid with garnets, helmet pieces etched with warrior motifs. Some bore traces of wear, as if torn from the hands of defeated foes. Estimated at £3.2 million, approximately $5.5 million in 2009, its value now exceeds $7.5 million today, but its historical worth is immeasurable, a window into the splendor and brutality of early English warfare. But why were they buried? Was this a warrior's tribute to a fallen king, a ritual to appease the gods, or a cunning act to hide spoils from rival clans? A single Christian cross among the pagan symbols hinted at a clash of faiths, a puzzle still unsolved. The Staffordshire hoard reignited fascination with Anglo-Saxon artistry, sparking media frenzy, museum exhibitions, and scholarly debates. With being valued at £3.2 million, the reward was split between Herbert and the landowner. But the true prize was knowledge, a glimpse into a world of warriors and kings. Yet the hoard's purpose remains elusive, its glittering fragments whispering of power, betrayal, or devotion. From war-torn treasures, we go to sacred scrolls sealed in clay. In the barren hills near the Dead Sea, Bedouin shepherd Mohammed ed-Dib chased a stray goat, his footsteps crunching on sun-scorched stone. Tossing a rock into a cave to flush out the animal, he heard an unexpected sound, pottery shattering. A sound that would echo across millennia. Inside those jars were scrolls, blackened, brittle, yet alive with words untouched for 2,000 years. Over 900 manuscripts emerged, scriptures, laws, psalms, prophecies, all hidden before the Roman siege of Jerusalem. Today, scholars call them the greatest archaeological discovery of the 20th century. The scrolls themselves are priceless. But if valued by manuscript rarity and cultural impact, their worth could surpass $200 to $300 million. But their true value? They reshaped the world's understanding of religion, rebellion, and written history. Over a decade, 10 more caves yielded over 900 manuscripts, copies of the Hebrew Bible, unknown psalms, legal texts, and sectarian writings hidden around 68 CE to escape the Roman siege, initially dismissed as forgeries. The Dead Sea Scrolls transformed our understanding of biblical texts and early Jewish sects, revealing a world of faith, rebellion, and hidden knowledge. New fragments found as recently as 2021 prove history is never done revealing itself. But the cryptic texts still taunt scholars. Were they the work of a single sect or a library of voices, some meant to mislead? Muhammad's accidental find bridged millennia, giving voice to a people silenced by war. Yet the scroll's secrets, perhaps deliberately buried, continue to challenge our understanding of faith and history. As words survived in hidden jars, other secrets slept in the earth, silent, waiting, and monumental, with whispers of an emperor's deadly traps guarding treasures yet unseen. They had uncovered the terracotta army, 8,000 life-sized warriors, 130 chariots, and 670 horses, guarding China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang. Each face unique, each weapon real, each soldier immortalized in clay. The site's excavation, still ongoing, revealed a subterranean world of precision, power, and fear. If valued by sheer scale and artistry, The terracotta army's combined historical and cultural value is estimated at $2.5 billion today, making it one of humanity's greatest archaeological treasures. Crafted in the 3rd century BCE for Qin Shi Huang, China's first emperor, this army was meant to guard him in the afterlife. Real weapons, swords, spears, crossbows, lay beside them, some still sharp after 2,200 years. Rumors whispered of booby traps, rivers of mercury flowing through the unexcavated tomb mound, protecting treasures still hidden. Local legends had long spoken of pottery buried nearby, but the scale was unimaginable, a silent legion dwarfing all expectations. Conservation became a race against time, preserving fragile pigments that faded under modern air. But questions haunt the find. Why such individuality in each figure? Were they modeled after real soldiers, their faces a tribute or a curse? And what lies in the emperor's tomb, guarded by traps no one dares breach? The terracotta army, now UNESCO listed, draws millions annually, offering a window into imperial ideology, funerary beliefs, and military precision. Its discovery rewrote history, but the tomb's secrets, perhaps deadly, remain locked away. But while this army slept beneath earth, another fortune waited beneath the sea, glittering with gold and haunted by ghosts. June 8, 1708. The Spanish galleon San Jose cut through the Caribbean. The galleon carried over 200 tons of gold, silver, and emeralds, bound for Spain's war chest. As British warships closed in near Cartagena, cannon fire tore through the night. In a blinding explosion, the ship sank. Nearly 600 aboard perished. Amid that chaos, 600 souls, sailors, merchants, dreamers, vanished into the depths. Their hopes of fortune drowned in waves of greed. Their loss echoes today in the Caracara people's fight for ancestral justice, a stark reminder that treasure often carries the ghosts of the exploited. Rediscovered in 2015, the wreck remains locked in legal battles between Colombia, Spain, private salvors, and the indigenous Caracara people, all claiming ownership. The San Jose's cargo, valued today, adjusted for inflation and precious metal prices, exceeds $17 billion, making it the most valuable shipwreck in human history. Its wealth could reshape economies, but its true value lies in its story, a tale of ambition, tragedy, and unresolved justice. Yet the ship's secrets linger. Was it sinking an accident or a calculated act of sabotage? The ocean keeps its silence, daring us to dive deeper. But with every fortune comes a price. Greed, politics, and ghosts of the exploited. Some treasures can never truly be claimed. History doesn't whisper its secrets. It drops them at our feet, daring us to act. If these accidental treasures gripped your imagination, hit like and comment your favorite. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more astonishing stories that unravel the past. Would you report a fortune like the Staffordshire Hoard or keep it secret? From Viking silver and prehistoric art to sacred scrolls, an emperor's eternal army, and a ship lost to greed. These 7 treasures were found by chance, curiosity, and luck. They aren't just artifacts, they're human stories of hope dashed, secrets guarded, and lives forever changed. They urge us to wonder. What buried emotions, what hidden truths might surface in our own unexpected discoveries? Beneath our feet, across seas through time, secrets lie waiting. Often the greatest discoveries are the ones we never sought. What secrets still lie just beyond your reach? Share your thoughts below, and together, let's keep uncovering the mysteries of history.